So you actually look at every college by name, and you can tell me how much they spend on various things like administration, instruction.
Yes, the basis of our data is the IPEDS data from the U.S. Department of Education, and we take that data and we try and put it into context. So we've developed a set of metrics that we use, spending metrics, and we look at that for individual institutions on a per-student basis. So we can look at, for different institutions, how spending might fluctuate compared to each other, also over time.
Do you have any story ideas? I mean, how should reporters be using your data, and how can they generate good stories from it?
Sure. One of the things to look at, which has been a trend that we've seen since the past recession, is the increase in spending that is paid for by students. So sort of the increasing privatization of institutions. And that's one of our metrics, which is the student share of cost versus the subsidy share of cost. And so that's one area for institutions to look at. Another area is looking at how the money is spent within the institution. So for the money that's spent on the academic mission, how much of that is actually going to instruction and how much of that is going to administration or student services.
So you can look up for your individual college, if you cover a college. Do you also have aggregates for types of colleges or states or regions?
Yes, both we have an annual publication that we put out each year, which is nationally focused, which looks at the 5 metrics and explains the national trends that we see. And then the website with the individual information, you can download the national tables as well, and the metrics that are available for the individual institutions correspond to the national metrics.
So you can place each college in a national context?
Correct.
A state context or not?
We don't have a direct state capability on that just because of the size of tables it would require, but certainly you can select institutions by state, download them, and actually at the bottom of the table is an average. So you could take, for instance, in a particular state, look at public research institutions and see what their average for the metric that you're looking at would be.